Hi everyone, welcome back to Jen's Hangout. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, I love you guys so much. You know that. I'm trying to distract myself with it doing things, but this one's been in the works since yesterday. I make this for myself and for my dogs. So, if you don't know, Greek yogurt, especially true Greek yogurt, is an excellent source of probiotics and calcium, protein, all the things for not just yourself, but for your pups as well. And it is ridiculously easy to make if you have an Instapot. I do have an Instapot. I have an Instapot Duo Crisp. It has the air fryer lid that comes on top. So it doesn't have a yogurt function. However, I think this method works 1,000 times. Every recipe I've ever seen makes it out to be just this ridiculously long, arduous process. Granted, it's usually on the stove. But this is super easy. And I believe you can do it exactly the same on the low setting, maybe the warm. It depends on how hot your crock pot cooks, but you could do it the same way in your crock pot. Probably the warm setting, because I use the sous vide setting on my Instapot and I set it for 12 hours. Requires 2 ingredients. I use what's called the cold method, and then I strain it, and straining is the most important part. So yesterday, well, late last night, I used a gallon of milk and half a cup of my previous batch of yogurt. But what you want to, if you don't have a previous batch of homemade yogurt, you want to get true Greek yogurt with live active cultures. This is the most important thing. So you dump those in, make sure your yogurt is very well incorporated into your gallon of milk, and then you let that sous vide, or you hit your yogurt button, or you put it on warm for 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours depending on where you are. I do it for 12 hours. We're higher elevation, that kind of thing. So you do that, and it comes out very similar to like Yoplait, your standard regular yogurts, right? But you don't want that. You want Greek yogurt. So the next step is this. You take a fine mesh strainer if you've got it. If not, you can use a regular colander, because I did both today because I had a big batch and I wanted to get it done. Cheesecloth, and you put your yogurt into the cheesecloth on top of the strainer, and you let it strain for overnight if you want to. This one strained for probably about 4 or 5 hours. And this, you unwrap it, and you do that in the fridge, so it's cold. But here, I'm going to dump, but you'll get a lot of the liquid out, like you can see, and that's just from a little bit here. And then I have an old yogurt container that I have washed. I was not impressed that this was halal, but I didn't realize that when I bought it. But anyway, so you, oh, it's getting everywhere. I need to be doing this over the sink is what I need to be doing. But so your yogurt should look, sorry about that, guys, should look like that. There's no jiggle. It's very thick, very thick. Let me dump this liquid out of here, and then I'll show you when I go to dump it in the thing. But this is the regular colander with the big bowl. As you can see, that is a lot of liquid that comes out, but it is beautiful yogurt. Oh, it's so good. Let me dump this out and I'll be right back. Now, could you use that liquid for something? I'm sure you could. I don't know what to use it for, so I just dump it out. Now, I'm going to take my cheesecloth and kind of gather it up on one side, but I'll really show you here. It's kind of like a yogurt cake, and then you just take it and dump it. These are reusable cheesecloths, so you can just wash them, which is great. But there you go. That is my strained Greek yogurt. My ear is itching like crazy. So this is the bigger portion of the batch, as you can see. So oh yeah, that is good and sour, which is what you want. So I wasn't as careful and finessing with this one, because I wasn't paying as close attention. So I'm just going to scrape everything off of that cheesecloth, because you don't want to waste this. Like I said, I use whole milk as well. And it just comes out. It still has a little bit of liquid, which is fine. But this is 4 pounds, 64 ounces of homemade Greek yogurt. Now, when you want to go back to make a new batch, you need half a cup of this, because you'll never have to buy yogurt again. God, I'm so itchy. Anyway, you'll need half a cup of this, so you want to set that aside and save it for your next batch, and a gallon of milk. And literally that's it. Easy, easy peasy, and absolutely delicious. You can take a small batch of this, take a small bit of this out, add some honey, some vanilla, a little bit of other kind of sweetener if you want, some berries, some granola, and it goes great with that. Or you can turn it into garam masala for your chicken, which is delicious. Garam masala is the spice, obviously, but you can add this to the garam masala and make the most amazing chicken, or try it with tuna steaks. It's so good. Or salmon, either one. And then grill it up, or sour cream, whatever. You can substitute this for any kind of sour cream, or yeah, and it's a lot higher protein, has the probiotics, which is so much better. I don't know the exact macros on it. Whatever. I just know it's good, and it's way better for me than the chemically laden garbage from the grocery store. And it's super easy. It takes time, yeah, but it's passive time. So I just put it in when I'm going to bed, and then when I get up in the morning, 12 hours after I put it in, it's ready to go. I put it in the containers, I strain it, boop, Bob's your uncle. Easy peasy peasy. So that is my homemade yogurt recipe. Let me know if you guys try it and how it comes out. It's really, really, really super easy. Like I said, this is the cold method, which I love. It's so good and so simple. So blessings to you all. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.